Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Vox O'Clock, Episode 6 of Campaign 1. Last we saw breaching the Emberhold. It might be Emberhold. It's with an E, but I feel like it's pronounced Emberhold. Either way, I'm loving it. We had sort of like a Lord of the Rings-esque type Wizard of Oz scenario where we were stealthily walking towards the stronghold and a crew of like 12 to 15 Durgar walked by. They were having a conversation. They said something about Kavarn having these pets, aka I was assuming he meant the Illithid, but then we came across a statue of an Illithid. We at first didn't know what it was. Matt was like about 50-60 feet ahead. There is a person just standing there. It's not moving, it's just standing there. I don't know why I thought Scarecrow, because it wouldn't make sense, but I was thinking something more so to scare something. That is what a scarecrow is for, hence the name. It is there basically to deter something. Not necessarily a crow in this case, but I was thinking it was placed there to deter people like us from coming up to the stronghold. We are going to try to get to the left side to access the trapdoor that we were told by the other dude that we had the brain sucked out of earlier in like the episode 2 episodes ago. I don't know exactly how it's going to work because he said it has to be usually accessed from the inside and it might be harder to access from the outside, but regardless, that's the way in. And we're making our way downtown. I was also talking about how we're not making a whole lot of references yet because they had molten hot magma said by Matt like multiple times. And in the beginning of the Patreon hour, I was like, I'm so used to campaign 2 where everybody jumps on the chance to like be the first person to say it, to the point where I would try to say it and like sometimes they'd beat me and I'd say it like within seconds. So they had the opportunity multiple times and didn't. And I was like, oh, I'm so upset. I wasn't really that upset, but I was like, oh, I wish they were jumping on the references because I love it. And then as soon as I started ragging about it, Matt said it again. And one of them goes, molten hot magma. And then Matt was like, I was waiting for one of you to do it. And I'm like, I was waiting for one of you to do it. Totally not relevant to the whole tale, but it's more enjoyable and fun when they do things like that. I loved it. Throughout campaign 2, I would try to beat them to the jump. And they're doing it again already. I was wondering when it was going to start, and it's already happening. Immediately after that, Liam, aka Vax, did a whole look at the big brain on bread thing. And I'm like, oh, here we come. We're going into the movie and song references, and I love it. But besides all that, we're right now with the statue. I ended it right at the point where we were deciding what to do. We talked to Clarota. Clarota was like, yo, these Durgar do have basilisks. He said lizards, but we know it's basilisks that they take around with them, and they usually do shit like this to intimidate or threaten. And here is this Illithid frozen in stone. So we were like, why though? Why would this have happened if you guys are working together? And he said it must have happened before, and they left it here to deter people from approaching, which is what I originally thought. I just didn't know as to why, but I knew it was like the cause or the effect of why they would do this. We were talking, we have basilisk eggs. We could crack one over the statue. I don't know if I've ever seen this done before where you unpetrify something with a basilisk egg. I said worst case scenario, we have Clarota face to face with it. Either one of two things is going to happen. Either the thing is going to see, the other Illithid is going to see Clarota and be like, oh, it's a friendly. I guess these people are your buddies if they're not harming you. But my thing was, it could work one of two ways in the sense that it sees Clarota and thinks, oh, I'm safe, or it sees Clarota and sees the banished one that has the mark and freaks out. But I feel like it would be more likely to be our friend, being as it would want to seek revenge. Like you could see how much into revenge Clarota is. So I feel like this thing would want revenge more than attacking a group of 8 people, especially when Clarota's got his aluminum foil hat on and it could literally block the thoughts. I mean, we could easily take this thing out and we're at an advantage. Let's just jump in. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description is the link for Patreon where you'll see every episode of Campaign 2 and 1 in full unedited, meaning the Patreon hour exclusive. You want your own requested show or movie? Go to the link, ask me to watch whatever you want at a certain tier level and I will do so. That is how we have thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, My Hero Academia, Toriko, and Bleach. We're doing Outer Banks, Eureka, Pushing Daisies, Good Omens, just finished Cobra Kai's final season, Rama 1/2 season 1 just ended. We're doing Severance and Yellow Jackets, new seasons. There are thousands of other movies and shows full unedited. Check it out. If not, Vox O'Clock, Episode 6, Campaign 1.
Anyone who wishes to make that?
I'll do that.
Me too.
Rolling.
Oh, well.
Natural 20.
Good. Doggone everybody.
Natural 20.
All right, so So yeah, essentially it is a site-based circumstance.
It's entirely visual. They have to they have to catch your gaze, and then that is how they can turn you into stone. Otherwise, as long as you don't catch their gaze, you'll be fine.
All right.
Right, it's a good thing we've all been watching Daredevil.
Look them in the
Yes. Very helpful.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
Poor basilisks.
We're going on.
Can never
Yeah.
make
Moving
eye
on.
contact.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Poor
You guys move
basilisks. No one can make eye
forward.
contact
Perota
with them.
lags behind a little bit to inspect the statue. He just kind of looks it over for a second.
Does he
Did you know
recognize? Yeah, did you know him? That's what I was gonna say.
Dave.
It's Dave. Dave.
He takes a moment to look over, and you can see his eyes kind of close slightly for a second.
I feel like he'd know him.
We've met. Not the kindest of my people.
Not the kindest. Great.
Should all this pass, I would like to maybe release him from this stony prison.
So you know how to do that?
I know not, but it can be done. I've seen it.
Didn't we do that?
Yes.
Didn't we have to do that?
You're the best.
We sprinkled some of its blood on your eyes, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
I didn't. I turned to stone.
You did.
You did.
Yes. I was very, I was very sad.
I turned to stone. That's what I thought.
There's essentially a liquid that can be distilled from the
Oh, so it's basilisk
Okay.
blood.
We don't have any more of that.
Okay.
See, Grog, I didn't think that was a thing. Grog was like, hey, we got basilisk eggs. Let's just crack one over the guy's head and turn it. But he said it so, like, confidently. I just assumed that was a thing. I didn't remember it ever happening, but I don't know the rules. I don't know.
As you
could
guys press forward,
maybe crack an egg
about
over my head and I
another
turn to
20
stone.
or so
I don't know.
minutes, you now have a much better view of the.
I mean, I'm over here
side
trusting
of
Grog.
Emberhold
Who's
proper.
the
You
idiot?
can see the
Me?
large
Probably.
magma fall that is pouring over the top of the fortress's second story.
Music kicked in.
And completely encompasses that side. It splits and divides towards the center. A larger fall towards the front of the fortress and a thinner one towards the very back.
Yeah. Let's go towards the.
All right, creeping back.
Creepy towards the thin one.
Creeps are creeping.
The creeps are creeping.
Stealth still, or
Yeah,
For
we're
you,
all
if you
stealth.
stealth, yeah, you guys are all stealth.
dig the
still.
music.
We're rolling.
26.
You
Okay.
don't need to check it again. You didn't tell us to.
Well, I said I wanted to go back and
Ah.
So you move ahead, the rest of the group, head to the front of this stream, and you can see the smooth wall with molten rock pouring down the side. You can see where portions of the stone have kind of been gradually worn and melted by just the contact, and then built upon with more and more cooled rock. It's this very kind of weird clustered framing of cooled rock around this fall. You see no doorway as the actual magma is pressing directly against the side of the stronghold.
All right, I want to see if I can tell if anything. I know this all looks natural, but perhaps something is fashioned to look such. I want to see if I can figure that out.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigate check.
La 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 la. 18.
18. Best that you can find looking around, you cannot see anything before you, any sort of mechanism, any sort of hidden button, any sort of lever or additional doorway. It's just a solid wall with the two magma flows.
All right,
Can I-
double back to the
oh.
Underdog expert and bring
Right.
the
Can I
sister up.
come up and look and see if I can see any tracking? If there's any
The
footprints around a
Underdark
certain area
expert.
around
See if you
this?
can find a false door or something.
Yeah.
All right, go make an investigate check.
What is Travis over there doing? He's sending hand signals. I missed the beginning of it.
Nope.
It's okay. No. I get an advantage.
It was a 1.
Shush.
Right, that's not a 1.
Is it an investigation?
Yes.
22.
Oh my god. What an extreme difference.
Looking at this, the side of this fortress, you can see what amounts to a very, very slight raise in the smooth flow of magma. It seems to pour down most of the stronghold and then just slightly bulge out. And then it pulls, and you can now have a better closer so you can see where it runs off to. It continues into a stream following the edge of the giant cavern wall that's curving down and to the left into a far deeper cavern. You can see the entire cavern almost like a giant U. It's open, and the entire thing kind of banks around it and goes deeper
Matt?
still. You guys have made it to the far back
So good
wall.
at describing things.
Ah, the chicken has arrived.
The chicken I was going to say, what just happened?
Metaphorically, and
I was saying during the Patreon hour, Matt,
From what you can
Matt.
see, there is a slight
Michael
raise beneath the
Sent me the link to
Okay.
set up
Does it look like it's
food
to bring everybody
sending.
up
We were
here?
talking about it during the live stream. Sending
Yes.
food. I'm like, they're getting pizzas. Now apparently they're getting chicken.
You glance
We were
up
talking
and
about
see
Popeyes and
there are
KFC and
two
everything.
Durgar
People were asking what's
on the
around me,
edge of
and there's
the
everything.
first
Burger
floor,
King,
right
Taco
on the
Bell.
ground. You see there's all these
There's a
jagged
McDonald's.
lines,
Everything
stone
easily within
almost
5 to
teeth
10
sticking
minutes.
out of the very
Pizzeria,
top
literally
edge
across
of
the
the
street.
wall.
That's what we were like basically
So
saying.
the controls just walk
I
in,
could
keep
walk
an
to the
eye out. They have
pizzeria. It's by far the
crossbows,
closest. It's
arms,
called
a
Antonio's
couple
in
others just have
Warren,
javelins
New
inside.
Jersey. 07059
Just
zip
doing
code.
slow patrols.
Okay.
That is the most convenient. But
need
Burger
to,
King's right down the street. Taco
It's
Bell.
gonna have to be
We need
super,
to
super.
007 sniper
Oh
them
my
out.
God, that is
Yeah.
a
I can
platter
handle this,
of chicken.
I think.
You
but
can?
I think I can get us into that trap door.
Do you have something
I
that can
think you're
pull
right.
it towards you?
No. Can you redirect the magma flow around that bulge with your? Can't you move rocks?
Yeah, the bulge is the thing here. The bulge. He clearly said there's a
I was
bulge.
thinking I could either do that some of
We
that
gotta
idea,
redirect
or
the
I
magma off the bulge, if you know what I'm saying.
That's fucking teamwork.
That's fucking
or I could- or I
teamwork.
was
Tenacious
thinking I
Day.
could cool
I'll
off the
reference-
magma and, like we could break it.
Oh, yeah, maybe you can move it away and then cool it.
That sounds kind of noisy.
Well,
First, we got to take care of the guys on the roof. Are they back with us? Are they still stealthing in front? Are we?
They're still
discussing?
stealthing in front, and they've you guys came back to the group.
Yeah, I guess we came back to the group and told them about what's going on.
Okay, we can. Me and Pike can take out the guys on the roof.
Oh, really?
I don't know if I've told you guys this before.
Yeah, but
I'm sure I have.
That's
I
what
hate
But we could-
when people pass out food with their hands that are finger foods. Like if it's wrapped, I don't care. But I hate,
are they not?
especially after pandemic, I hate when people just throw around food with their bare hands. That like food that you eat with your bare hands. Because
Maybe you should
people
go
are
up and order
gross.
one and use-
and that's how I never get sick. And whenever I've ever gotten sick, it's because like somebody drank my drink or grabbed my shit and ate it and then gave it back to me. So I
That's pretty quiet.
never get sick unless it's from other gross people.
No, it's a slow.
So I hate,
gradual-
like, Orion just literally passed around all the chicken with his bare hands. Maybe he sanitized, I don't know. Maybe I'm a germaphobe, who cares? I hate it.
Is it silence noise?
I just watched him pass all the fried chicken around, and it grossed me out.
Okay, wait.
David Norris. Thank you, David Norris.
Thank you,
He probably thinks he's doing a nice thing. Thank you, David Norris. David Norris, you're awesome. He probably thought he was doing a nice thing. The funny thing is, my father does it all the time. We always joke about my dad. My dad will be like, we'll be out to eat, and he'll be like, hey, you want some bread? And he'll grab the bread and like throw it to you like a basketball, and you have to catch it. And it's like, he grew up in a different time, so I give him, I give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. And it's my dad, but my dad, I see him palm, like he'll go work on a car and then like not wash his hands and be like, here, have a loaf of bread. It's just like, I'm
Anyone
a,
else?
and that's my
See
dad.
Durga from any other
Yep, pressure's on.
perch?
From your current positioning or up against the wall, no.
No.
You
Alright.
can,
I mean,
you
if
can
you
back
were to do
away
the
and
eagle
take a more
form,
of a
I can
case on
drop
if
you,
you want.
and then I can just pick one up with my eagle talons.
This
and
seems-
in the lava they go.
Yeah. It seems
In
dangerous
the
and
lava
reckless,
they go.
It
but
does seem very dangerous and reckless.
Do it.
I,
Yeah, but what if it brings attention?
gives a
what I'm
shit?
saying.
I'm keeping my pass
We'll
without a
just have
trace
to be
up.
fast.
I'm keeping my pass without a trace up. I'm going with you guys.
It's been over an hour. We've killed nothing.
So far, only the two of them have really approached the stronghold. You guys have stayed back behind.
I'm a
with your
vampire. I need
operations.
blood.
It's been an hour and we've killed nothing. I'm like a vampire. I need blood.
Here's my plan.
Okay.
I'll take Pike up there. We knock those fuckers off super easy.
Yep.
Grog runs out and brains them the second they hit the ground.
I approve of this plan.
But he just said he wanted
Yeah, they'll fall in
blood.
a lava pit.
Yeah, Grog will
I don't know
love
where
this.
they're gonna fall.
Well, just do
Okay, well,
it.
in this little lava pit, we've got Croc.
I'm just saying
I love
Just
it.
be ready to let us know if
I'm
you
going to be
know.
reading this book.
Eagle form.
He's
Yeah,
back.
I'm hanging by Keyleth
my
in
God,
case
this is so
shit
stupid.
goes south. Then we're going up, right?
Jump on my back.
What you
Grog.
got? What you got, Pike?
Yeah, girl.
I always wonder, like, how long has it
I can
been
get
since
you
they've
up there.
eaten?
Give you a rag.
Because half of them are going in on that chicken.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Some of them are like it's almost like they haven't eaten all day. I can understand the feeling. Because I usually record for like 7 or 8 hours and just have like a protein shake or a bar. And by you guys see, by the end, I'm like, friggin', I could eat a house. Like, look at Liam over there. Liam is just like, I am eating
As you watch,
an entire chicken right now. And I don't blame him.
Watch
They just
the
look
two
very
up there
hungry. They're very hungry people.
come together. They chat for a second. Then a third one appears and comes, and one of them rotates out for the one that just arrived.
They were
They
switching.
both kind of sit there, keeping an eye. One of them
Switching
Are they
ships.
close
cleans
to
the
each
boat.
other?
Well, they're about 20 feet from each other, along the top of the parapet.
You
There's
said
three.
20 feet?
20
There's
feet,
3,
yes.
not 2.
There's 3,
Now there's
but they're
One
switching.
came to swap out.
Yeah, there's 3, but
Oh my gosh.
only to swap out and then make 2 again.
A few things in my time.
I mean-
if you need an extra.
All right, let's do it.
See, I was gonna say, you could almost you could possibly take out all 3, but you want them to switch because then the other guy is going back
Some things.
to take another position. And if the third one doesn't return to the other spot, they will definitely be on high alert. You want to make it where there's
Stupid.
a switch and then only 2, take them out, and then
They're
move
20 feet apart?
forward.
Yeah.
Move on.
Radius?
Yeah, me and you get ready to shoot.
I'm waiting. In
Is a
case.
range a radius?
So wait, who's all going?
No, range is how far away from you they are, and the radius is the point.
No, I mean a
direct.
range of a spell. It's
Scale
not
it
far
up.
from me.
Scale it up.
Are they
And you're
yes.
gonna bring them
Got
up
it.
if you can.
Are they carpeting
We're good.
up? How are
Are
you
you
going
guys gonna
up?
fly on me?
Scanlan,
Yeah,
how are
fly
you
on
how are you
Felix.
going up? Eagle? Carpet?
No.
Eagle.
What?
You're climbing that shit,
I can get there. I
What?
can get there.
Cliffhanger.
We're good.
Beautiful.
Do it,
All
Tom
right, do
Cruise.
it.
All right. You ready?
Do it,
You know
Tom.
what
Mission
you're gonna do up there?
impossible.
Not really, but let's just wing it.
I'm gonna try to
Wing
knock
it.
them both off in one blow. But
You
if
can
I
try
miss,
that.
Is
you
that a
gotta take
chicken
off.
pun?
All
Because
right,
we're
I
eating
just
fried
want you to
chicken?
take one.
We're gonna
Okay.
wing it.
All right.
Morning star with
Oh
the
my
tape.
god. All right.
Grog, you ready to kill?
Yeah.
Be really quiet while you're fighting. Try to take them out before they hit.
I kind of want to.
Sure, but
I kept them.
We're getting close to
You know
the
why?
end of
Because I
the
need someone
Vox
with me,
o'clock,
I can only
15
take her,
minutes,
'cause that's
but
the
I
only other one
definitely
who will
want
fit through
to
the dimension
see the
door.
beginning of this encounter.
Go.
Go,
Yes, we're gonna go
go.
through a dimension door. I can take one person of my height or smaller.
Pike.
All right.
So I will take
So,
Pike.
you reach over, hold on to Pike gently, give her a little wink,
Gosh.
and suddenly,
We're going to try to appear between the two of them. Exactly.
Dimension
between the
dooring.
two of them.
okay.
Grab
So,
hold, give a little wink,
You feel the
and
sudden
we're
rush
through.
of air,
Do
and
it.
the surrounding atmosphere of you goes from that uncomfortable warmth to a sudden freezing cold as your vision goes black, and all you can see is Scanlan looking at you with this heightened grin as he's muttering these arcane incantations under his breath. An instant later, you guys are both standing at the top of the wall with both of the Duragar, one kind of facing away, one looking really surprised at the fact that you guys
Move
both
quick.
appeared there. You have a surprise round. What are you doing?
We have
I
advantage.
cast
Surprise
Thunder Wave
round.
And blast out from where
Ooh,
I'm
that
standing
might be a
between them,
lot of
15
noise.
feet in either direction.
That's so
Okay.
loud,
so they're
yeah.
both 10 feet and 10 feet away.
That
from
sounds
Okay,
bad.
what's your
Look at
saying?
Laura. Laura's thinking what I'm thinking.
but a
19.
quiet
Thunder
time.
wave.
All right.
Thunderclap is loud.
All right.
Thunderwave is different.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's still thunder.
Thanks for the explanation. Thunder clap is loud.
Thunder
Thunder
wave.
wave is
We can
different.
get up real fast just to make sure.
All right, so thunder wave. Just the word thunder.
Make the noise, right?
You have something named.
I'm making a note here. Huge success.
No. Here we go.
I don't think it's loud.
We're total fake geeks, all of us.
Sam's looking it up now, but
no,
is
well, it's a wave of thunderous force.
thunderous
It doesn't say
force?
sound. It just says thunder.
I will say thunderous force. It isn't a thunderclap, but it will make some noise.
Okay, fine.
So keep that. in
I
mind.
would assume,
So-
yeah, anything with the word thunder in it.
As you guys
I would think
appear,
would
you
be
release
loud. I
tight,
mean, I could
bring
be
your arms
wrong,
up and
but that-
slam your arms. Kind
they
of in
thought the
downward
same thing as
motion.
me.
As you do, there's a dull flash of light and a burst sound that emanates from you.
I say, ooh, light.
Both of the Duragar, the one who sees you, who's bringing up his crossbow to fire, gets impacted and blown off the side of the wall. The one facing away gets blown up towards, slams into the side of the wall right at the edge, and then topples over the side.
Wilhelm
Both
scream.
plummeting
All right,
over.
both go over.
Brief Wilhelm scream. You're
Wilhelm
sitting there, you
scream.
watch this happen.
That was
I didn't have to do anything, Scanlan.
Make out with me. We're alone. It's super romantic. I just killed Tupac. Come on. It's now or never, baby.
Oh my God, there is too many references coming out now.
Let's just wait till we're out of danger.
Let's just wait till we're. That was really hot. But let's wait till we're out of danger.
So sexy.
We're out of
As this
danger.
is
They fell off the wall. We're out of danger.
Both of them Duragar come plummeting off the side of the wall. One manages to kind of loosely break his fall, but the full 25-foot fall takes.
I rage.
Grog is raging.
Okay, there's one that lands just to the side of the magma pool that's forming. He took some damage from the fall and is like trying to get back up
Grog,
and feel hard
brain
on
him.
one arm. The other one that's further away from the magma, the one that saw you, managed to reduced its damage a little bit because it was aware that at least you were there. Looks like it took some damage, not too much. It is maybe 10 feet from you.
Grog could jump
As
that
he's
shit.
trying to get back up,
crack
he
him.
looks up and sees you charging towards him. Grog, raging. Go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
2 attacks. And Grog should have advantage too, right? Wouldn't that be like an advantage round? I think he said there's a surprise round or whatever.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm
Going to get some done.
raging.
17. And
36.
So as he gets up, he goes back for his warhammer. Before he has a chance to, you cleave off one arm and send the axe right into the center of his torso, silencing him in an instant. He slightly spreads the wound with this gurgling sound, and you just have to kind of like kick him off the edge of your
I
axe
tilt
blade.
him towards the pillar to spray the pillar with his gore. Look, I can make one too.
He got his
I
blood.
run across to the other one, thorn whip him from across the lava pool.
Okay, you have to jump over the lava to do that, because he's on the side you guys are on.
Oh. Well then is there anyone on the other side?
Is he already dying or no?
Oh wait, he's on the
in
same
lava?
side.
I
He's on
just
the same
run up
side
and
as you.
He's hurt.
we run up
Is
and
he
kick him into the
standing
lava.
up? Yeah.
He's in the
can I-
process of standing up.
We
Yeah.
just run and kick him
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
lava.
I
Just throw him in the lava. I was gonna say that was what I would do. Just
All right. So
kick him, push him, or kick him right in the lava. Matt said he was right by the pool of magma.
All right. So you go ahead and roll
This is
athletics.
the meanest thing I've ever done.
No, remember you killed that kid one time.
Oh, thanks for bringing that up.
You killed that kid? Do I know that? I don't know if I know that one. She killed a kid?
That kid, man.
2.5
I feel like that might have come up
Just learned our names.
in the animated show or something.
I do too.
All the time.
See, look,
All right.
no one
All
else
the
is
time.
So as
I have
the
your
book-
names written down. I'm Vex, okay? Let him know. No, that is not true.
So as the terrible blood spray occurs across the nearby pillar on Grog's side, the other Durgar is getting up with his crossbow, trying to get it ready. You rush forward. Go ahead and roll athletics.
Oh.
Athletics.
How she does this?
I mean,
I notice everything. and
is-
I
This is
sit
for that
down
kid.
And turn to the next chapter in my book.
Okay.
We had it coming.
This is quite a good read. Oh, Christ. It could be worse.
14.
That's okay. He rolled a 1.
Oh, yes!
So
I was gonna say, I feel like you shouldn't have to roll too good to knock this guy in.
Falls back into the magma.
Oh, but now he's screaming.
Painful scream as he's essentially
Now it's loud.
like flailing in the magma, melting.
Shoot him in the mouth.
I say,
Shoot him in the mouth
I do the.
while he's flailing.
I wind down to like push him under the lava.
Okay, so as he's screaming,
Keyleth with the most brutal kill, more brutal than Grog.
as he's screaming, cooling the magma around him as the rock cracks around him into black rock, his face still visible over the surface going, and this like horrible, almost Han and Carbonite type look at the top of the magma pool.
You could just one-upped Grog, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
As fresh magma now begins to pool over the cool, covering his face, you step away.
Piss on the body.
All right, everybody, that is it for Vox O'Clock for episode 6, Critical Role Enhanced. That was amazing. I went over by a couple minutes because I couldn't stop in the middle of that. I'm thinking this is too hyped for us to start the live stream with this. Not that that's not a good thing, but I don't want to end on such a hyped moment because then by the time we do the live stream Friday, I'm watching this Saturday morning. I wanted to jump immediately into it after Friday's live stream. So by the time Friday night comes around, I'll be like recapping everything and be like, oh yeah, we're going to find out, but we already know what's going to happen. That's the thing. It isn't like we didn't know what was going to happen. We have a perfect plan. We're at advantage at this point. Scaling, dimension doors into the middle, thunder wave. Now, they did say there's not nearly as loud a sound as a thunder clap, but there is a noise. And then Keyleth, which I agree she should have done, pushes the guy in the lava. What I didn't think would happen is, see, I thought he would fly in the lava, but I mean, it does make sense because I'm thinking he'd fly into the lava, immediately die. But no, it's like, if you've ever seen movies and stuff like that, you throw someone in the lava, they don't immediately just sink to the bottom. There is definitely like a moment of screaming and yelling as your body is being melted and incinerated. Immediately what comes to mind is Gollum in Lord of the Rings or like Terminator 2, but he doesn't scream. He's a goddamn robot. But either way, makes perfect sense. So what do? After Grog destroyed this other dude, 36 points of damage, cut him in half, and then cut his arm off first, She one-ups him, throws him in the lava, and then force winds him down into the lava, therefore cooling the lava, turning it to rock. Horrible. This dude definitely got it worse. I don't know. Did he get it worse? I mean, I think that's worse. I think getting thrown in lava, slowly melting, and then have someone forcing you down into it, and then solidifying, frozen. He said even like Han and Carbonite. Brutal. Good on you, Keyleth. Honestly, that makes her go up in my book. So... glorious, glorious way to handle it. The only thing is, there was a third guy. They said they were switching shifts. One guy went away. I can't imagine he was that far away. It didn't seem like we waited all that long. Say the guy is like 100 feet away, which I don't even know if he'd be that far away at this point. A thunder wave, Matt said it is going to make a noise, and it made a boom and a flash, and even the light. You're like, there's light. I think Tiberius even said, look at the bright light or something like that. There's definitely a little noise. There's definitely a lot of light. And then the guy that fell in the lava is screaming at the top of his lungs. I can't help but think the third guy, at the very least, is going to come back at least to check. I can't imagine he didn't hear something enough to alert him to come back and check, being as he just switched shifts with them. But I love everything that's happening. We have an hour and 19 minutes. We actually have less than an hour and a half because I went a little over on the Patriot Hour and then I went a little over on the Vox O'Clock. I didn't do it intentionally. It was just that at the end of the Patriot Hour, we were dealing with the petrified guy who we never even ended up unpetrifying. The egg doesn't work. I was saying I've never heard of such a thing where a basilisk egg could unpetrify somebody, and it doesn't. But Grog made it so convincing. Like, Grog was so confident, like, yeah, let's just crack an egg over his head. The way he said it, even though it's Grog, the way he said it, I just assumed, oh, that must just be a thing that I never knew about. No, it's not. We need basilisk blood, so we're going to have to come back and do it. Clarota said he couldn't do it, but that's why I went a little over on the Patreon Hour, because that was in the middle of happening. So I'm going to go edit this up. You guys let me know what you think. You want to see more of what I do? In the description is the link for Patreon. Well, you'll see the Patreon Hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 1 and 2. You want your own requested show or movie, go to the link, ask me to watch whatever you want at a certain tier level, and I will do so. That is how we have thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Outer Banks, Eureka, and Pushing Daisies, Good Omens. We just finished Cobra Kai's final season. Severance and Yellow Jackets new seasons are going on. We started Schitt's Creek, Leverage, and Ranma 1/2 just ended as well. Season 1, they were renewed for season 2. Thousands of other movies and shows full on edited. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.